Afternoon, how's it going? Today we are planting some. Actually, what kind of wheat? No, we were planting oats. Today we're planting what? What kind of oats are we planting? What kind of oats are we planting?
Just standard basic whole
Oh,
oats.
okay. We're planting some whole oats. This is actually something that our birds eat, and so basically we got this like 12 foot by 16 foot area right here that we just kind of cleared of all the mulch. I'm sure you've seen the video earlier where basically I'm just driving along this with the box blade on the back of the tractor and bringing all this mulch from the neighbor who dropped it all off for us. He owns a tree service. It's great to know your neighbors. I'm gonna finish up clearing this out, and we're gonna plant some oats, and Buffy's gonna give us a hand. You ready, Buffy? Come here, girl. So Buffy's gonna give us a hand. You ready, girl? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Go ahead, get to work. So this one, we're literally just going to take the oats that we actually have in a bag that come from the feed store for our birds, and we're just going to literally plant them. So I'm not 100% how it's going to turn out. We'll find out. I don't know, roughly what, 2.5, 3 months later, I guess.
Roughly 60 days.
Yeah. So roughly about 60 days, so to speak. So we'll see what happens there. But basically, now that it's all laid out, we're just gonna go ahead and throw it all down. These are literally like the same oats that you make in your oatmeal. So basically, they steam these, and then they kind of soften up, and they'll split open, and that's actually what becomes your oatmeal in your breakfast. So that being said, we just going to spread this out. It's almost like planting grass seed, so to speak.
Very liberal.
Yes, very liberal with this. And the phrase was apparently they like dry, dusty ground. It's planting mud, your crops are dud. Plant in dust, your silos will bust. So we're just going to be real nice and liberal with this. So yeah, I literally feel like I'm planting grass seed. Now the trick here is to get down as much as you can before Buffy here eats it all. Hopefully, there's a step that we learned that apparently you're supposed to stamp. You put like some people put down like a piece of cardboard or something, or like a blanket or something, and they just kind of like, tamp it down into the ground here. But we're literally I'm just gonna walk over here. So now I don't know if this is too much. There was another saying is that you can never plant enough oats close enough, or something like that. So apparently we missed one step on the when you finish up the oats. Apparently there's like a big roller, and that's how you get the rolled oats. So what I'm doing now, I'm covering, just lightly covering it back over with some of this mulch from my neighbor. I think this was an old pine tree and a pepper tree. So this is how hardcore Buffy is. She's like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Come out here in an hour, there'll be a whole flock of birds eating this. If you notice, I'm using this one in comparison to the big heavy rig. I'm using it because it's got springy forks, so it flicks it out better. All right, that's pretty much it. Pretty much everything's kind of somewhat covered, not completely covered.
Buffy's going to inspect.
So come here, Buff. So Buffy here's going to go, while I'm going to turn the water on, Buffy here's going to go inspect. Go ahead, Buff, go inspect. Now, obviously, we got to give this a nice layer of water here, because these seeds have got to germinate, so they got to stay wet. So we're going to take the tarp here, I'm going to put it over, cover over the wet ground. So now this is going to stay not only wet, but it's also going to stay warm, which is actually going to germinate the oats. It's going to crack them open. They're going to start sprouting, and then once they get a little bit, you know when you have like a piece of wood in your backyard, like turned over, and you pull it over, and it's like a whole bunch of bugs under there, and like then you always realize it's like a little bit of grass growing or some kind of like weird plant. Well, that's what's going to happen here. All right, Buffy, ready to go back? All right. Okay.